Oh god, I'm so fearful for this product.
Because we're beautiful. Future.
Forever.
My regular niffler.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a Harry Potter Noble Collection haul. Over the past couple of weeks since my last Noble Collection video, I happened to buy a lot of Noble Collection items. Whether I did this on purpose or by accident is completely up to you guys to decide, because as a Harry Potter fan, I tend to buy a lot of Harry Potter stuff without really meaning to. I never regret buying them because it just means that I have more stuff to display in my bedroom. But because of that, I have a lot of Noble Collection items that have been piling up that I've just needed to do videos on. So without further ado, this is my Harry Potter Noble Collection haul. The first Noble Collection Harry Potter item I got was this mechanical Death Eater. The reason I chose to buy this guy is because I needed some items to display in my dark arts section of my bedroom, and I decided that this is a perfect example of something that symbolizes the kind of Harry Potter stuff that I like. You guys also know that I'm very fond of the concept of Dumbledores Army, and I think this is the only Noble Collection item you can get that has any correlation to do with that, apart from the Harry Potter Noble Collection wand collection, which may or may not be shown later in this video. I actually think the detail on this item is unbelievable. I'm not sure what they used to make this shiny metal look to it. You guys know how much I'm fond of Noble Collection items. I find it very interesting that they actually made the product really accessible if you wanted to position it in any way, because it is really flimsy. Like very, very flimsy, and you can actually remove it. You can actually remove it from its display. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, as you can't really display it in any other way, but it does look cool. This block that it's displayed on carries this metal stick, which you just shove it in, and it just stands perfectly like that. I would definitely recommend this product to anyone who's interested in Dumbledores Army, or just needs something really cool to display in their Harry Potter display, as I do. The next item I got is very delicate, and I can only hold it with two hands, so I'm gonna have to let go of this wand to show you guys. The next Noble Collection product I got was the Dementor crystal ball. Now, the reason I carry this with two hands is because it's very slippery. The ball isn't actually positioned in any way, it just sits on the castle grounds. I just get very fearful as I'm carrying this. I like to just keep it displayed and not touch it whatsoever. This might be my favorite Noble Collection item that I've gotten in this previous haul, because the detail on it is unbelievable. This miniature version of Hogwarts that's made is my favorite part of it, because it's actually so detailed in all these different towers, and you can actually make out the Great Hall and the astronomy tower, and just everything in general. And these towers were creatively made to stabilize the crystal ball. I also think they very creatively merged the Dementors together. These actually aren't stable onto the crystal ball, they just fit, and the crystal ball is kind of positioned inwards tightly. You can actually spin them around and position them however you want to position them on the crystal ball. This is a really good set piece. It's not really a replica, as it is a merch item, I would say, and I feel like it looks really great for any Harry Potter fan, and I would definitely recommend this Noble Collection product if anything else in the collection. The next two Noble Collection items were given to me by my cousin, who also happens to be my best friend, so if you're watching this, thank you so much. I am eternally grateful. I think I mentioned in the comments down below of my previous Noble Collection video that I've been wanting these two items for as long as I can remember. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but here we go. This is Bellatrixs Dagger from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I can't describe to you guys how much I love this. Not only was it used to kill Dobby the House Elf in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, but it's packaged so nicely in this red velvet sort of case, which just genuinely makes this look like a piece of art. There's so much detail on the knife itself. It's actually really heavy. I find it interesting that you can actually hold it from this end, in case you wanted to carve mudblood on someone's hand. I don't know if anyone would do that. I think Noble Collection have managed to make it literally identical to the one used in the movie. This is a great prop replica. The only issue I have with it, sort of, is that I don't know where to display it in my Harry Potter display. So please leave a comment down below and help me out so I can figure out where to display this, because I genuinely have no idea. And also, tell me how to display it, because I've never had to deal with a display case that sits flat down. I love this. There's just so much detail on it. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It looks really menacing. And by the way, thanks to Noble Collection for not making it an actual knife, because I have a huge fear of knives and I would not have touched this whatsoever. And the other Noble Collection item that I also got as a gift fits really well with Bellatrixs Dagger, Dumbledores Dagger from Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. The great thing about these two products is that I genuinely can't choose which one is my favorite. In terms of packaging, it's covered in this purple fabric, which by the way really goes well with Dumbledore's personality. The knife itself is so cool because you can actually play around with it, and I'll explain that in a second. So what you do is you spin the handle outwards so that its slot is facing forward, and then you just do this, and it just feels really cool to do. Again, the knife is not sharp, which is great, and I thank Noble Collection immensely for it. And the detail on this is just so phenomenal because it looks literally identical to the one that was used in the film, even though it was only used for a brief second as Dumbledore needed to cut his hand to enter Voldemort's cave, and I think this is a brilliant addition to my collection. The final Noble Collection product I bought is actually the biggest Noble Collection item I've ever received. I've actually spoken about it a couple of times in my previous videos, but I just needed to mention it in this one. It is the Harry Potter Noble Collection Dumbledores Army wand set. This is unbelievably gorgeous. I finally found a place to display it in my room, by the way, so watch out for a room tour this coming week. I genuinely believe that Noble Collection could not have done a better job in literally personifying the concept of Dumbledore's Army into an item. I genuinely love all 6 of these characters, and their wands are literally an example of their personalities. I specifically love Hermione, Neville, and Luna's wands. I feel that the inclusion of Luna Lovegood's wand in this collection is really great. You can actually only get her old wand, which by the way was destroyed in the Department of Mysteries in this collection. If you were to buy Luna Lovegood's wand separately, you would only get her new wand that she got after the events of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And this wand actually has flowers carved into it. I believe they're carved into it by Luna herself. That's a real good example of her creative personality, and I love it so much. Also, the vines on Hermione's wand are just so beautiful, and Neville's with this really creative and strange whirly grip to it, I just think looks great. There's also just so much detail on the parchment itself with their names written above the wands and the huge Dumbledore's Army logo on the back, not to mention this tiny Dumbledore's Army logo that's in the bottom left-hand corner. Having this displayed on a wall looks so beautiful. It's a perfect product to get if you're a real Harry Potter fan who loves to show it. And there you have it, guys. That was my video on my Harry Potter Noble Collection haul. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and a like down below, and subscribe to my channel to see a lot more Harry Potter content. Bye, guys!